Okay. Hey guys, I saw that we had some problems with the sound, but now I'm back and this is Alpay Engine against Long Dao. Long has a pretty weak start with just a set monster Alpay. On the other side he started off with Valkyras and a draw play with Unicorn. Now the Valkyrie hits the field again and the Princess as well. He attacks into a headshot, so here's the opportunity to search for fusion. Yep, he's going for Shaddoll fusion. As we know, Long Dao has a pretty strong deck with focusing on Shekinaga, and he's pretty confident with Shekinaga. So we'll see what happens now, because Long Dao's turn they weren't that long. We'll see what's going on then. Alpay has strong openings, and we'll see his follow-up play. Back to the body language, Alpay seems to be confident, but on the other side he has a lot of options. That's when you look in his eyes, he has so many cards in hand. He's thinking. Yep, Alpay uses Valkyrie's effect. There's no response. Yep, Dance Princess and Trishula. 2 fresh cards for Alpay, as well as a removed Unicorn. So things went off really good for Alpay. His first turn was amazing, his second turn was good as well, and Long Dao is still sitting at his 5 cards from the opening hand, plus another El Shaddoll fusion. He will draw into his 7th card if it's his turn, but I see only monsters except the El Shaddoll fusion in Long Dao's hand. So this can get complicated for him if Alpay is going on with the pressure. Mathematician, one of Long Dao's 6 monsters in hand. There is, yep, a Pero. So that's, if you're looking at the match, this is some kind of option that you see. There is not much that Long Dao can do. So if you know he just hits like the Pero goes to graveyard, you see that there's not much he can do, because Alpay knows the El Shaddoll fusion, and that will be the only card Long will set or activate in this turn. He should probably activate it because he's no other choices in his hand, only monsters. Yep, he attacks into Valkyries to get another card, hoping for something that is not a monster. This is not a white card, this is indeed a Pero. Pepper destroys Valkyries. There's Shaddoll Fusion. He has a lot of monsters, and there's a Falco and could be a Squamata, but we'll see that soon. Winda hits the table. No, it's a beast. It's a beast and Falco. He draws a card, attacks Winda. Falco indeed is a very good card against Nekroz. It's very hard to get over a Falco if you don't have the Trishula. So, we'll see in a second if Long had the chance to draw into some kind of trap cards. Lancea is not too bad. Prevents removing any cycles and mirrors.
Sono passati 10 minuti. Se il vostro avversario non c'è.
I think we have to change the mats after this round because it's very hard to see the cards. But thanks to Dennis, we see it's a Nekroz of Clausulas.
10 minutes.
And it's 10 minutes remaining in the round. So if one player manages to win the game in these 10 minutes, we will start probably another game, and then it could probably be a draw. So both players really need to hurry. Yeah, there's the Kaleido mirror, because we already know that he had a Nekroz mirror. There's Kaleido. There's no response. This is his special summon for the turn. Unicorn. Yep. Arc hits the graveyard. He would get a search. If anybody doesn't know Arc of the Herald Light, he can search for a ritual monster or a ritual spell. He gets another unicorn. Long on the other side, he's checking the graveyard because he knows that he will use the unicorn to get something back out of his graveyard. Yep. Attack over winner. He gets back the Shaddoll Fusion. There's still the Falco set. Alpay on the other side. He sets 2 cards in the first game. I don't have his deck list here, but I don't think he's playing anything like Shared Ride, so this is gonna be interesting. Could be Book of Eclipse. Flip. Effect of effect of Shaddoll Falco. I have a quick look at a long stand. I see at least 1 trap next to the Shaddoll Fusion, but Mathematician first. Probably a dragon to pop one of the yep, popping 1 back row. There is one of the Book of Eclipses. That's fine. There's Shaddoll Fusion for Baylor and probably some Shaddoll monster for Shaddoll Construct. It is a beast, so lucky Fabian and lucky Robin, by the way, they had no opponents in their round today. So they still keep their chances for top 16 after the next round. The last round for today this will be round 8 then. But first we continue with round 7. El Shaddoll Falco was flipped. It's not El Shaddoll Falco, but it is Shaddoll Falco. He will get the chance to get one of his Shaddoll monsters back in a face down position. It's gonna be so hard to see. Shaddoll Constructor attacks Unicorn.
You woke up right? Nice. You go to sleep? Really? Me no. I come back at 8 o'clock. Shit. Can I take
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Longdown has a pretty strong field, and he has at least one trap to back up his field. And it's back to Alpay, and I think what about the time in the round? It should be like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. We just played 60 minutes, so we have also we've 24 minutes left. Okay, 24 minutes left then. Okay, there's an MST by Alpay on the crush wires. Flip, Beast. This should be a Veiler. Yep, Squamata. Lots of damage on the field. We'll have a look if Alpay has the Valkyries to stop all the damage. Otherwise, it's something like. There is Nekroz mirror for Valkyries, okay. Removing Shorage. Long as one card in his hand left. If you look at both players, they're both joking. They're both in some kind of, I would say, confident position. There's it's hard to say who will win the game. Valkyries attacks over Shaddoll Beast. Shaddoll Beast hits the graveyard. Some more damage for Long, and he's on 2900 left. I need to say, if it's true that Alpay has just one card left in his hand, it's not that much with the Valkyries on the field and one back row. He's really limited in his options, and that's a plus for Long. Long draws for his turn.
Mancano 20 minuti al fine tempo.
Yep, there's the Soma.
20 minutes left.
Yep, Synchros into Leo. And if there's no Valkyries, yep, there's the bulk of clips. It was a bulk of clips. So a lot of cards for Long. Yep, Squamata's effect. Plus 4 cards. And Alpay is scooping for game 1. Congratulations Long, and you're leading 1-0. And we're going to the side decks. With about 20 minutes left in the round, it's gonna be tough. I spoke to Alpay Engin right now, and he said he needed to draw into something like Manju or Senju, but he hasn't found any one of these. He was pretty sad. On the other side, Long was also pretty sad because he said, like I told you, there were just monsters in a sense, and Headshots gave him the El Shaddoll fusion to get into the game, and he had to attack into Valkyrias with his Magician to get another draw. Both duelists are shuffling for round 2. I don't have the deck list right here, so it's hard to say what they can side, but I already told you before about the deck of Long Dao, and there should be nothing really special in Alpay Engin's list, so we will be interested in game 2. This is gonna be interesting, and we definitely have to change maps because it's really hard to see the pictures or to see the cards on the table. Okay, this is not a T set, this is like some kind of double T set. Activates anti-spell fragrance in Alpay Engin's draw phase. There's no response. Yep, breakthrough skill on Manju paired with an anti-spell fragrance. Manju attacks into head charge, and there she is, the El Shaddoll fusion. Pretty good opening for Long Dao. Wow, 3 set cards by Alpay Engin. Yep. This is gonna be a Squamata or a dragon. Probably a dragon. And so we have a dragon, a charged dragon plus anti-spell fragrance plus 2 sets against 3 sets of Alpay Engin. There is a preparation of rights. And for all players, just to let you know about anti-spell fragrance, it's not that Long Dao can activate his El Shaddoll fusion right now, because it's as anti-spell fragrance that you have to set the spell cards before, and you can just activate it in your turn after you set it. So there's no response for Long Dao in this duel, because he can't activate the spell cards. He set it in his turn. Yep, there is a unicorn. So there is a dance princess. There is the Kaleido Mirror, and thanks to Dance Princess there can be no response to the Kaleido Mirror. Herald of Arc will hit the graveyard, he will get us another search. Well played by Alpay. Oh, this is a Trishula. And if this is a Nekroz mirror or another mirror, we will see a Trishula this turn. Yep, there's Cycle with Shurich with Trishula. Trishula activated its effect and it resolves, so he would probably get rid of oh, that's a good question. Head charge, I think. Then the last card in Long Dao's hand. And probably one of his back rows. all the new players, this is a Nekroz of Trishula. Trishula activates and can remove one card out of the graveyard, one card of the field, and one card out of the hand. So he gets rid of anti-spell fragrance, breakthrough skill, and some monster out of the hand. He attacks with all of these monsters, lots of damage for Longdow, and I think he already knows that this will go to game 3. I would say Longdow locked himself a little bit with his set El Shaddoll fusion and his own anti-spell fragrance. Yep, that's the El Shaddoll fusion we knew. So Longdow is left with just one set card and his draw for the turn. He sets it. If this is a Falco, he has some chance to get back into the game. Alpay on the other hand, pretty confident. It is Hedgehog, so Long searches his deck for El Shaddoll fusion. Long dies and 600 life points. So I don't know. This is search said that just a waste of time. He will Dark Hole, not too bad. Yep, but still with the El Shaddoll fusion, there's not much he can do with just one monster. So I think Alpay should be able to finish that off. Alpay searches for another, probably, what is it? Yep, there's his cycle. Yep, there's the cycle. And it depends in what Longdow drew into. But if Alpay manages to put 2 monsters on the board, this should almost pretty much be game.
Ragazzi, mancano 10 minuti al fine tempo. Vi invito a giocare il più velocemente possibile al fine di concludere questo turno almeno nel tempo stabilito. Grazie. 10 minutes left.
Yep. Amnesty mistake.
Registration for side event is gonna start.
And it's 10 minutes left in the round, so if Alpay manages to finish this soon, there will be about 8 minutes left in the round when they start game 3. And this is gonna be interesting then, because there's no draws then. And one of them has to win them.
Remember you that will be an Olympic tournament. The first one will win the flight, the paid flight for the next Complexity Card Gaming Major. Vi ricordo che il primo vince il volo per il prossimo CCG Major, qualunque sia il posto dove esso verrà realizzato. Credo in Inghilterra, penso.
Yep, there's Cowboy, and this is game 3, like I told you. So we have 10 minutes left in the round for game 3. So we are back to game 3 in round 7 on the major tours of Bologna from Complex Card Gaming. And it's still Alpay Engin against Longdao. The score is 1-1 and this is game 3. Alpay opening with Preparation of Rights. A card which got limited to 1, but it's on Alpay's opening hand again. There's a Clauseless, there's a Kaleidoscope. Alpay searches for really strong opening by Alpay Engin with the cycle plus the short plus a Valkyrie from hand. He gets the search with the Shurit, and if he would play the Archmage, that would be a really strong opening. But he's not playing that, so I think probably he searched for Brianek. So we know that Alpay has 2 cards in hand. It's one of them is Brianek, and he has the Valkyries and the Unicorn on the field. With about 6 minutes left in the round, they have plenty of time for at least 3 or 4 more turns. Alpay has Dance Princess already, so left with Brianek on the hand, like in the hand, he goes for an Emerald to get another card.
It's nice, yeah, it's really nice. The idea is good.
Yeah, again guys, good morning. It's 9:35 here in Bologna, Italy. And we are currently in the 7th round. There's one more round today until the cut to top 16. Alpay draws a card with Emerald. He draws 2 more with Valkyries. So we just know that Alpay has the Brianek in hand. That's what he searched for. And a Valkyries. So we know Valkyries and the Brianek. 2 unknown cards, and he's probably searching for 2 I would say mirrors. And yes, KJHT33, he's right, there's still no Senju or Manju for Alpay in this game. So this is gonna be a cycle and a Kaleidoscope. So Alpay's hand contains a Kaleidoscope, a cycle, a Brianek, and a Valkyrie. So we know 4 out of 6 cards in his hand, and it's still his first turn. Alpay sets 2. He's probably scared of anti-spell fragrance. And on the other hand, it is a really good read then. Longdao starts his game 3 off with Shuttle Fusion with Hedgehog and Falco, going for Winder. He summons Falco back and he will get a monster to his hand. And there's a Squamana. Yep, a summon Squamana, and the Winder is going for the first damage. Nope. Valkyria says no. Alpay activate Valkyrias, removes Clausulas. Valkyrias went to the grave, and he's asking for a response in draw phase or standby phase, but there is none. And there are 3 minutes left in the round. 3 minutes. And as you can see, Long Dao is leading with life points. But is that true that he already lost 1800 damage? There is Shaddoll fusion. And he Shaddoll fusions into another window. And whoop, he pops cycle and activates anti-spell fragrance. Very good play by Long Dao. Strong play by Long Dao, and the anti-spell fragrance is active again. So even with his 4 card in hand, Alpay can't do that much because he needs to set all of these spell traps before. On the other hand, Winder shuts him down, so he can just special summon once. So there's nothing like Excision Knight or anything to pop, because if he special summons something like Unicorn, there's no way he can special summon again, so he needs to attack over Winder. But we don't know what... Oh, there's the first Stratos, and there is the breakthrough skill. So there's the Brian Neck we know, there's Unicorn, and he has the Kaleido. Very, very well played by Alpay Engin. And it was a really good read, like I told you. He set it both of his mirrors because he knew that Long Dao could open with anti-spell fragrance again. Very well played by Alpay Engin, and this looks pretty good. For the people who missed it, Long hits the cycle with the Shaddoll Dragon and misses the Kaleidoscope, so that leaves Alpay with the Kaleidoscope play, because he set it Kaleidoscope in his first turn because he knew that anti-spray fragrance could be a deal. And we are in the timeout right now, so a few more turns, but I think Alpay Engin should manage to win this game soon. So please attack over Winder, and then we'll probably see Trishula coming down. Yep. Diamond Direwolf pops the anti-spell fragrance. He will search for another mirror, probably Nekroz mirror, and then he will Trish Long Dao, and he's left with nothing because Long Dao has 1 card in hand, 1 set of Falco, and if the card in hand is in hand, yep, Shaddoll fusion is removed, so Long Dao is left with 1 card in his hand. He draws into a 2nd card. On the other hand, Alpay Engin has a Trishula with a set card and now 3 cards in his hand. He looks with Graveyard, and this looks pretty... Oh god, he drews into another Manju. Yep. That's all Long can do. He scoops, and congratulations to Alpay Engin, who managed to win round 7, and he's still X1. So one more round for today, and then the cut to top 16. Thank you for watching, guys. Congratulations to Alpay Engin. Alpay, the running engine, and the engine keeps running. See you later, guys.